Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Hey everybody, my name's Michael.
My name's Steve.
And welcome back to a tantalizing episode of Friendship. Where the podcast dares to ask, Sup? Sup?
Sup?
Sup? Sup? We're going to talk about some things that are happening right now in the world. And we're going to really try hard not to get dark. As long as Michael's not in charge, we'll stay away from the dark topics.
Michael likes to... I don't know if anybody's heard our Am I the Asshole episode, but Michael likes to really no, I'm going to make this connection, and it is a fact now. And you can't tell me otherwise. Today we're just going to talk about stuff going on, like fucking podcasts do sometimes. Michael, have you heard of the pear ring? Like the fruit.
Sound like a... Oh.
Go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
I don't know, like one of those rings where you can tap it and then it tells the other person that hey, I love you kind of thing. You ever see those?
I don't think I've seen those.
It's
that's not a far off guess.
It's a bracelet. And you usually tap it, and then it taps to another person's bracelet, and then it's kind of just like a hey, I'm with you, buddy, I love you. And it's just for long distance relationships and stuff usually.
What's that cost?
You'd be better off spending more money on the sex toy that allows you to do the same thing over Wi-Fi. You just push a little button and a nice little vibration sent that way. This is demonetized now. Suck it.
I thought you were going to say, because monetizing is a problem. I thought you were going to talk about, I don't know where you were going, if I may.
That's fair. I get it. But you said a fruit. I'm on board.
Yes. So, but not that, though. So, apparently, the new dating singles thing to do, which we've not needed to know about in...
I have not been single in a long time.
A fortnight. If you put a pear emoji on your social media, that lets people know that you are single and ready to mingle and meet people. And they also sell a pear ring, which I was disappointed because I was ready for it to look like a pear.
Yeah, obviously.
Doesn't. It's just a silicone old ring, but you wear it and people see it, and that it lets the outside world know I am open to being approached as I wear this ring.
How many pairs should we put?
Huh?
How many pairs?
I just one does it, but I guess you can put one for each of us.
I'm gonna put two. Let me put a pineapple in there too. That's the thing, right?
I guess it can be. You can really confuse some people.
Have you never heard the pineapple thing?
No.
Oh my god,
the pineapple thing.
I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. Pineapple. So it's mostly in old people communities and swinging communities, and an upside down pineapple means that you're in biz.
How did you put it upside down?
Normally it's like a picture of an upside down one, but old people couples will walk around in grocery stores with a pineapple specifically displayed in their cart, and it's kind of like a hey, I'm here and I'm about it.
I appreciate these.
Yeah.
You know why? I appreciate these? Because, again, not been in that dating world in quite some time. But there was a point where it was like, hey, how are you doing? It's like, fuck off. Cool. You have a good one. You take care of yourself, and you walk with your tail between your legs to the back to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
So it's funny, if you go to the Pear Ring website, it says, are you single? And if you click no, it says, this is a product just for single people who are in the position to meet other people. And it doesn't progress. You have to click yes.
Our Twitter account has pineapples and pears on it now.
Mm. So okay, so here's the thing. One, I like this idea,
Yeah, I think
right?
it's good. It's nice for people that are introverts for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It lets people know like, hey, I don't have to be on a dating app or anything like that, and you just know. But also, there's like these silicone rings that you wear. I don't know where you wear it. This is just where my silicone ring usually
I have
is.
a silicone ring,
Um,
not a pear ring though.
they're selling them for $25.
Okay.
So, did you come up with this to help people meet other people? Did you come up with this to make money? Because their rings are sold out. Or is it both?
Oh,
I guess it can be both,
it's definitely
but
both. I'm sure it came up like at a creation out of necessity. Like I'm sure it was somebody that was like, how can I let people know that I'm available and
right,
I'm interested? And like one of the first things that people look at, like we used to, when you're at a bar or you're at the club, like you look to see like, is the ring finger got something on it? And if it does, you're like, oh, okay, this is off limits. So like it would be uh second nature to then look at the other hand and be like, is a ring on that one? They're good to go.
yep. So it says single, introducing pair ring, the in real life social experiment taking the world by storm. Live in USA, UK, Germany, Canada, Australia. Hashtag not a dating app.
What's interesting is, so there was a card that they tried to push on Shark Tank.
Okay.
And it was essentially the same thing. It was like a business card, but it was like a business card to say, hey, I'm single and I'm interested. If you're interested as well, like scan this QR code and here's my deets or whatever.
Take my card.
And so
It
like it
makes
was,
you think of the. Do you remember the Family Guy where he's got the business cards? He's like, call me, call me, call me. And they're just like flying through the wind. That's this.
yeah. But it cost a decent amount of money and you had to like be vetted and whatever in it. So like it was supposed to be a safe environment, but it was interesting, but nobody bought into it for whatever reason. I don't know. It's people are introverted more than extroverted these days.
Mhm.
The pandemic definitely pushed that where like people don't want to talk to other people. So
I think not to mention, um, just the the rejection side of it is that's the first thing I went to. It was like, oh, it's nice. It would be nice to go and talk to someone without the immediate fear that they're going to be like, "Can you get the fuck out of my place, please?"
oh yeah.
Because poor Jennifer can't go to a gas station half the time. Well, some guy being like,
I didn't realize that was a thing. Like I mean I knew it was a thing, but like to the extreme that it is, because Katie tells me the same shit. Like I've been on the phone with Katie before, and heard guys come up to her, and I'm like, you know why? Like I have a hard time fathoming it is because like as a grown up man who was in the dating scene or whatever, never in a million years would I have been like, hey, and then like running at women at the gas station.
I was on DoorDash the other day, and I was leaving the mall with the food, and there was a girl walking, and it was just her and I, and we were walking down the parking garage, and I'm trying to hurry up, so I'm walking rather briskly, and she's walking in front of me, and she's like, I was like, how do I let you know that I'm not coming to kidnap you? I don't understand what I should do to let you. So I peered off to the side and I was like, I'm not chasing you. My car's this way. And then like as I passed, like I was pulling over to a different lane, and as I passed her, I veered back in front and then just kind of kept going. She was like, huh? And I was like, I want you to know you're safe. Have a good day.
I mean, it's
Bye.
a genuine like thing that they have to worry about. So I'm
Yeah.
sure
I feel bad.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
because you know what? I wouldn't like that shit. I wouldn't like somebody walking behind me while I'm
Okay.
trying to get to my car.
Question for you on the
And
pairing.
I didn't want to turn around and mace me.
100%. Question on the pairing thing. Although you know what's interesting. Oh, by the way, with the mace and any woman out there listening right now, you should genuinely check if you have mace, most of it's watered down and most of it's expired. By the time you use it, it's not going to work. You will definitely want to
Keep it up to date.
find better stuff than that.
Parents.
They say bear mace, which is harder to carry, but it has a much further distance. It's not as pungent, but it's keeps 25 feet away. The one I always used to suggest is wasp spray, because that shit hits and then foams up and it's all up in your eyes and it's not good. And it's again a long distance thing. But both those things are cheaper and you can check to make sure they're not expired all the time. Well, not the bear mace, but the question about the pairing. Do I get to accessorize so that they know my sexual orientation?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because
look up on the website.
Yeah, I'm available, but maybe I'm not available for women right now.
Let's see. 100% of the profits go towards growing the social experiment around the world. Includes free shipping and taxes. Three times official pair rings in small, medium, and large. Invite to Pair Fest, the world's biggest singles festival. Exclusive free events in your city. I'm sure they don't put that out. Unique membership number 4? Is that a 4 emoji? I can't tell. Let's join the experiment. Let's see. It's $25. It does not look like you get to put any kind of details on it. That would be a good idea though, and that makes tons of sense to me.
Yeah.
They market it as the opposite of an engagement ring, and that's fair.
Yeah, you would wear it opposite side of the engagement ring. Much like I said, it's real easy to be like, oh, look at the engagement ring finger. So why would it not be second nature? Or why wouldn't you be able to tweak that and get them to look to the right hand? But yeah, no, it would be as simple as either if I'm interested in men, it'd be
just random colors. I mean, that didn't benefit you, but I get it.
Or I guess if a neutral color, and then if you want a rainbow, or if you want the bicolor flag.
I think stripes.
Yeah.
Is it one stripe round, or is it multiples horizontal stripes? Just depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. That's a good idea. You should write them or
some kind of designation. What else is going on in the news today, Cleve?
Speaking of disrespectful.
Oh, yeah, go.
You remember the live action Aladdin and how great it was?
I liked it, damn it, but yes. He said it with sarcasm.
Did you hear about, I'm going to try to say his last name, Mena Massoud?
No.
Massoud?
No.
So he deleted Twitter.
Oh, well, he said something stupid.
He got some backlash for coming at the Little Mermaid wrong.
The audacity. But okay, yeah. Was it about Flounder? Because everybody's attacking Flounder, and really, they deserve a little guff for it.
So on May 13th, he said, which is it's wild to me.
You guys,
even as I begin to read the first sentence, it's wild to me. Our film was unique in that audiences went to watch it multiple times. It's the only way we reached $1 billion mark with our opening. My guess is The Little Mermaid doesn't cross the $1 billion mark, but will undoubtedly get a sequel.
Sounds like that's a petty Betty bitch fucking move right there, man.
There's some saltiness for him, right? For sure.
Which is weird.
Because he's mad that his movie's not getting a sequel just because they made sequels in real fucking life, right?
I guess. What an entitled fucking... what an entitled way to look at it. Like, way
I
to
mean-
wish harm upon another film so that, or ill upon another film so that you can make yourself feel better, I guess.
And help me out because you're closer to the Disney world than I am. Have any of the live actions got a sequel?
Currently, no. Maleficent,
Okay.
technically. But that's not a remake. It was just a go of.
Right. It was a different telling of the same story.
Right. But that would be the
A
one
completely
live
different
action
point of
that's
view.
gotten like a.
I'm gonna say I almost put Maleficent in a different category
Fair.
because it was a completely different point of view. If this would have been Aladdin, but we followed fucking Jafar the whole time, that would have been a different movie.
Could have been fun.
But I mean, just about shot for shot,
Yeah.
which most of them are.
Yes.
Not hating on it for that.
A couple things changed
I hate
for
on it
political
'cause-
climate.
I hate on it because Will Smith went the easy route on his makeup, and
It's fair. It's fine.
but yeah, what a weird fucking
What a
swing
weird
to
jab. Yeah. There's a
Uh,
lot of things
uh,
we can make fun of for The Little Mermaid right now, but that's not one of them.
Also,
The
let
crab
me look
looks
up real
rough.
quick.
Flounder looks rough.
Yeah, and
But-
I understand what they were trying to do.
Yeah, they're Lion King.
And it just-
like they were trying to make
yeah.
it look real, and that's fine. You know what though? So if originally I was dissing on Scuttle, and I was like, Scuttle looks like shit too. Like I don't fucking understand this. And then they explained why, or someone went into depth as to why Scuttle looked the way that Scuttle looked. And evidently, this is a specific type of bird that can dive under up to 75 feet underwater, and is specifically known for pulling out junk to make their nest with. And like, so they get human shit like forks and fucking whatever, and they make nests out of it, which is literally what Scuttle was. So,
Right.
All right, you've won me over. Way to do your
Perfect sense.
research, Disney. So my bad. Maybe I'm wrong on the fucking crab and the flounder too.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Since Aladdin came out,
Uh-huh.
there has been The Lion King,
Mm-hmm.
the second Maleficent, which I'll hold in a different category, Lady and the Tramp,
Mm-hmm. Which was straight
Mulan.
to Disney Plus. Was
Mhm.
not straight to Disney Plus, but needed to be.
Cruella, which I'm gonna put in the same category as Maleficent.
Was an interesting choice. We did.
Not only that, but it's like a prequel. Anyway, Pinocchio went straight to,
Straight to Disney Plus.
and then Peter Pan and Wendy,
Straight to
which
Disney
also
Plus.
went straight to.
I've not seen
So-
that, and I wonder if it's any good. I've heard bad things, but people suck. So.
As well, and Peter Pan's such a weird fucking story. I've heard that they've done really good things with Hook,
I liked
with Captain Hook.
I liked Lady and the Tramp. Like it was good enough for a straight
I can spoil
to
it for you,
plus.
but I don't know if you want to.
Lady and the Tramp was good for being straight to a streaming service, much like
To
I
watch
hope
for
this
free,
is. Yeah,
right? But yeah, I mean, if I could have, if let me be, fucking already forgot his name.
actor that played Aladdin.
Mena. Let me be Mena's fucking PR guy. Looks The Little Mermaid looks great. Maybe this will open the door for live actions getting sequels for this and others. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Not fucking our movie was better, and you're probably gonna get fucking a sequel. And I mean, weirdly feels like we were trying to pull some kind of race card in it. It's just from context. I don't know. And then you delete it. You delete your Twitter, which looks bad too to me. You put your thought out there,
Yeah, internet's forever,
internet.
guys. Internet's forever. Forever.
then take what you're gonna get from it.
Own it.
Maybe somebody's gonna open your eyes to say why maybe that was a bad idea. Or
I mean, you didn't choke slam a
Here's-
lady
here-
into the ground, so like DC will still hire you, I guess.
yeah, it'll be the fucking
James
next
Gunn
Flash.
will have you on the phone.
What a
I fucking hate everything.
You got anything going on, man?
David Diggs is gonna be the crab, and I'm always for that.
Oh,
Sebastian.
yes. Yeah.
He played,
I had to think of who it was.
he played
Not the
Thomas
crab. I got the
Jefferson.
crab. Yeah. No, I got
and
that. I just
Lafayette, and then he's done other things since then.
besides Hamilton, yes.
He was in Moon Girl. He was in an
And
episode
before.
of Moon Girl, and before.
And
That's
before
fair.
Hamilton.
But he
Who
was
was he
in
in
Moon
Hamilton?
Girl.
Or Moon Girl.
He was the Rat King. Yeah,
Nice.
it's such a fucking solid song, guys. If you've never seen Moon Girl, fucking go watch Moon Girl.
Yeah.
You know what? That's my thing going on right now. Most underrated fucking superhero thing going on in this universe is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Well, what's funny is you don't have to look far to see all the love it's getting. But it's just like people aren't learning about it. I don't know.
Well, and it's a cartoon, so I've had to like really, you have adults that are like, I'm too old for cartoons.
I don't know if I told you. I showed it to my niece who was 16. She just turned 17. And she was like, I mean, it's cute. Like, I get why you would watch it with, the kids. And I was like, I watch this by myself. A good show is a good show. I don't need the kids here to be. It's just benefits that the kids can also watch it. And I was like, what are you watching? She was like, American Dad. I'm like, or Rick and Morty. I'm like, oh, because so the cartoons that make you feel like an adult. Got it.
It's edgy.
Like, come on. Yeah. Why? Because they say dick. Oh.
Pickle Rick. I know. I hate it too, man. It sucks because sometimes I'm like, these are funny episodes, and I'm like, I'm one of them. Hate my life.
You just don't get it. You just don't get it. That's all. You don't get it.
The other thing
No, I get it.
is the Electric Mayhem. Well, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem from Muppets, guys, has a whole new series on Disney Plus, and it's fucking hilarious, and I love it. And it just keeps tired of me talking about it because I talk about it when we're just in normal.
I don't know how to say this.
It's not good. It's good.
But
So good, guys.
In regards to this show, I'm scared to trust your judgment.
That's fair. I respect it. I respect that so much.
I
have bad judgment.
And like if you were like Moon Girl's so good, I'd be like, I'll go watch it right now. But this one, I'm like,
yeah, I get it. You know what? You have to like Muppets though. Like if you fuck with Muppets, then you're gonna like this.
Here's the thing. I feel like that Muppets movie was fucking great.
I feel like a similar premise to the first Muppets movie.
I feel like that second Muppets movie was fine.
It was okay.
And so that's kind of how the Muppets are, right? Like, it's either great or it's fine.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
This, to me, out the gate, looks like it would be fine.
But
I don't know.
I already really liked some of these characters. I used to work with a coworker. You know her, Darlene. She is her favorite has always been Janice, which I've never in a million years had that person be like, Janice is my favorite, right?
Anybody named Janice. I knew you were going to say animal. I just knew.
But like Janice
is even know Janice's name.
Janice is just Darlene, and so like I watch it, I'm just cracking up, like for sure is what she says all the time, and I just crack up. She's like, for sure.
You know what? And I like. It's so weird. Like I should be excited for it because I like them.
Okay, so the show is about, the premise is there's a record label company that's going out of business, and there's an assistant that has always wanted to get big, but never quite made it, and she's always just been the assistant to the owner of the record.
Okay.
And she finds out that the record's like selling all their stuff and they're going to get rid of everything. And she finds out that there's still one contract, that there's a band that owes them an album, and it happens to be the Electric Mayhem. And it's because, they signed this contract in the 70s and then things just got in the way and they forgot about it and never made it. And then you find out later on, right. And later on, you find out that it's because like there was a romantic relationship between the lead singer, Dr. Teeth, and the record label owner, and they just kind of split up, and they never wanted to talk to each other again. Blah blah blah.
Dr.
But
Teeth
anyway,
is like the one that would.
Dr. Teeth, legit, just fantastic. But anyway, so it's yeah, they're stoners without being stoners. There's a lot of like jokes here and there, and all the characters are just interesting. You kind of get like an origin story for them. You'll find out like how they met each other, and then each episode has at least 2 cameos.
Okay.
You're gonna see a lot of musical artists.
Mhm.
And it's about
It's always so
making
weird to
an
me,
album.
like the Muppets and their cameos, right? Like, how does the celebrity come to you and go, I can't? If there's any time you can get me in something with the Muppets, let me know.
I think
Or
that's
do you go to
genuinely a
them
thing.
and go, hey,
I think as far as like Muppets, I think that is absolutely a thing where like people, just like Sesame Street, where I genuinely think that like people are excited to be on that as a star. Like they feel like they, get to kind of go back to what maybe inspired them or something that was important to them. This particularly, I'm sure Disney reached out and was like, hey, would you want to be a part of the Muppets music band? And then people were like, fuck yeah, I want to be on board. There are some names that I do not recognize that are famous people. The first
Dan Trejo's in it.
he is. The first
I
episode
saw that in the
is
trailer.
the first episode is the most heavy with cameos, where you'll see Stevie Aoki, Dead Mouse, Danny Trejo, stuff like that. But no, it's a fun time that I can watch in front of my kid because I run out of TV shows that I can watch in front of my kid. Let us know if you guys are excited for Little Mermaid or if you agree that Aladdin should get a sequel. And then when you do that, you go ahead and hit that unfollow button. Hopefully you guys had a great time listening to this episode. Let us know if there's stuff you guys want to hear us talk about. If there's something going on here in the neighborhood you'd like us to, weigh in on. Who knows? Michael's really good at talking about Am I the Asshole? Because always, yes, you are the asshole. If you guys want to find us, you guys can find us on all social medias at Friendship Supreme. That's just friendship spelled like friendship and supreme spelled like supreme. Except for on Twitter, guys, because on Twitter, friendship has no eyes in it. As all I should be watching us here at YouTube, where you can watch our adorable faces and see my room get messier and messier as my child gets older and older. I keep saying I'm going to clean it, but it doesn't happen, guys. It just never happens. Or you guys can watch us on Twitch, where we also stream video games and play all kinds of fun things. You can come play with us if you like, or you can just make fun of how terrible we are at games. That's twitch.tv/Friendship Supreme. I've been Michael.
This is Cleve.